Vale, Peñita, Resident Evil Showcase. Vamos a ver qué tienen. El de Silent Hill no lo pude ver, lo vi en diferido, pero este pues lo vemos en directo. A ver qué pasa. Breath of Fire 6. Venga, Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire en un Resident Evil Showcase. Si fuese de Capcom todavía, tildo. Pero si es Resident Evil, creo que solamente vamos a ver cosas de Resident Evil. Yo creo que vamos a hacer cosas del DLC. Vamos a ver un primer vistazo de todo lo que sea el del 4. Y con algo de suerte veremos un poquito más de gameplay. Porque la verdad es que hemos visto muy poco gameplay. Esto sí, de todas formas, si os acordáis, cuando hicieron el Sony Showcase, dijeron, ay, bueno, ya veremos, no sé qué tal. No sé si os puedo poner subtítulos. Sí puedo. Tengo aquí un Spanish Latin American. Pongo Latinoamérica. Podría poner Mexiquito, pero vamos a poner Lata. Vamos allá.
I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted.
Creo que esto debe ser los...
Not I who is on display here, but rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in all manner of commerce.
Debe de ser esto...
I trade in knowledge.
Debe de ser esto más mercenarios.
This is a veritable hoard of information gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please, take a gander.
Tiene que ser más... World Premiere, cagamos. Bingo del Premiere, ahí estamos. The Winter's Legacy Live On. Tiene que ser mercenarios, tío. Tiene que haber más mercenarios, seguro. Pero seguro, apuesto a la vida de que tiene que haber más modos.
Happy half birthday, Rose.
Esto debe ser la tercera persona, efectivamente. La tercera persona. Mira que han tardado, Me parece muy mal, me parece muy mal de todas formas el que esta mejora no vaya gratis, tío. Coño, el contenido nuevo, vale que el contenido nuevo tiene que venir, pero que la tercera persona me la cobres. Que la tercera persona me la cobres es un poquito de puto desgraciado,
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
Sometimes I feel lost or afraid. I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
No matter, your imminent demise is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this.
Ok, bueno. Ok. 28 del 10, que es ya, sí, una semanita. No sé si lo jugaremos, pero ahí estamos.
The director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
You said you had something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story.
Pensaba, o sea,
So the
desde
setting
antes de
this
empezar
time
pensaba
is
que
the
esto iba a
realm of
tirar por
consciousness.
la ruta del
Going
deal
back
with
one
him.
more time to that village.
Un poquito de Devil Within, un poquito de subconsciente, un
The
poquito de
word
tal.
nightmare is synonymous
Puedes volver
with
a sacar
fear.
a Dimitrescu,
For
puedes hacer
instance,
según qué
if you've
cosas.
ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day. We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character.
Dimitrescu se
There are
viene.
characters called lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters.
Bastante bien. Bastante bien.
We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating.
Ahora
enemy
podemos
after
pisar
enemy.
nosotros a la gente.
In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players.
Está muy bien que te hagas el first person mod, pero que lo cobres, tío.
While there's still a sense of immersion and fear,
Que lo cobres tiene que
perspective,
pagar,
when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates, which is a very different experience. I think third-person mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village, as both a game and an experience.
Está muy bien.
Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look.
Como les gusta, ¿eh?
Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really
Como un
enjoy
conductor
the
de fake
expansion.
taxi, tío.
Please look forward to it. Thank you.
Buena suerte.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available. Here is the release date and platforms for the demo.
Una
This
demo.
can be played for a total of 60 minutes in third-person mode,
Dios
or the
mío.
previously existing first-person mode.
Dios mío. Una demo de la primera parte del juego en tercera persona. La madre que me parió, Te lo prometo.
No, doesn't change anything.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Ahí estamos.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
Let's have some fun, people.
Ay, no, coño. Esto es el.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Es el reverse, cago en todo que se menea. El reverse no, por Dios. El reverse no, por Dios. El reverse no, por Dios. Pues ahí va.
Resident Evil RE-Verse is free content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. This game has
muy bien.
crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms. Those who already own Resident Evil Village will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th.
Muy bien.
Additionally, updates are planned for Resident Evil RE-Verse after it has been officially released. Here are some details for the early access and updates.
Ah. Z. Primer update cerrar. A ver,
Resident Evil Village
malo,
will be
pero puede que
playable on
cierto.
even more platforms.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Sandmel, and I'm part of the GPU software team at Apple. During the keynote at our Worldwide Developers Conference, Capcom announced Resident Evil Village will be coming to the Mac later this year and will take full advantage of the power and performance of Apple Silicon. We couldn't be more excited that the game will be available to Mac users around the world beginning Friday, October 28th. Resident Evil Village is the first project based on Capcom's RE engine to support the Mac and runs natively on Apple Silicon. And since the game is optimized to take advantage of Metal 3 features like Metal Effects upscaling, gameplay is incredibly responsive, with high frame rates and beautiful visuals. This means that every Mac, from MacBook Air to Mac Studio, will be able to play Resident Evil Village with ease. Stay tuned for more information soon.
Allá que vamos. Va a ir a 2 frames por segundo. A ver, un Apple tiene, o sea, tiene buen procesador.
Hello everyone. I am
Otra cosa que
Midoro from
esté.
Ubitus.
And I am Yonatani from
Midoro.
Ubitus.
It is a great honor to be taking part in this global project of the Resident Evil franchise on cloud with Capcom.
Vaya.
With the launch of the cloud version, not only fans from Japan, but from all over the world can play the game on Nintendo Switch without thinking about the download time.
Vaya.
The application size is small, but the users can experience smooth gameplay of up to 60 FPS while playing it in multiple modes that Nintendo Switch offers, such as TV mode, tabletop mode, and handheld mode.
It is great to be able to focus on the gameplay without thinking about storage space or the download time. You can also check your network environment by playing the demo before you pre-order or purchase the game.
Está muy bien lo de la demo.
The game can be
Para ver qué tal
pre-ordered
va.
or purchased after you play the demo. This is to make sure that those who are playing a cloud game for the first time or may have concerns can test it and enjoy the game.
With 5G mobile network technology being so widespread recently, the barrier between installing the game and playing it on cloud is getting smaller and smaller.
We hope you will enjoy it and marvel at the technology of cloud gaming.
Está muy bien, tío, pero o sea, si se lo vas a vender a coreanos que tienen el 5G ya, está muy bien, pero para eso se lo compran.
Resident Evil Village Cloud will be available on October 28th, and the Winter's Expansion DLC will follow on December 2nd. Furthermore, RE2 Cloud will launch on November 11th, followed by the RE3 Cloud on November 18th, and RE7 Cloud will be available on December 16th.
Está muy bien, no me fío.
How delightful. Such delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more? What a greedy thing you are. No, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite.
Vamos.
I'll do my best to sate your hunger.
Vamos.
Come, have a look at this.
Vamos. Dame Españita, Leon, dame Españita.
Hello everyone. I'm the producer of Resident Evil 4, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title.
Se viene.
First, please enjoy this new gameplay footage.
No hágame playa, vamos a ver. Joder, si lo hubiesen transmitido a más de 1500 de bitrate habría estado increíble, la verdad. Y ahora tengo que meterme esto por el culo.
Anyone home?
Ya está Noderan, se suscribe, gracias por ese nivel 2, esos 50 meses. Dice, ¡ah! Muchísimas gracias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Literalmente en mi casa por 2. ¿O no? El rollito es mucho más chungo, ¿eh? Si esta es la casa del... ¡Lárgate, cabrón! Se ve bastante más chulo.
Hey.
Flipas.
I read you.
Español. Español. Dobladores españoles, no puede ser.
What was that? No fucking way.
Dale ahí, dale suplex. Dale suplex. Oh no, la Ashley.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter.
Hannigan, písame.
It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Salta de la ventana. Increíble. Qué importante es este primer frame, tío. ¡Ay, la vieja! ¡Ha dicho agarradlo! Dobladores españoles, no puede ser. ¡No! ¡Ha quemado a la vaca! ¿No? Hacedlo pedazos, ha dicho hacerlo pedazos. Qué chulo, tío. La escopeta, coge la escopeta, Leon. Joder. Es igual, mátalo, empieza a rezar, ahí está. O sea, es igual. Modo boss, cuidadito, ¿eh? Viene abajo para las mejoras. ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices? ¿Que le ha hecho un parro? ¿Que le ha hecho un parro, tío? ¿Que le ha hecho un parro? Le ha hecho un parro con el cuchillo.
We think this game will provide a fresh experience with a sense of familiarity if you played the original that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will
Parreas una sierra, te haces caca, tío. Yo le hago un parro a la sierra, yo me cago encima.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers,
¿Que puedes hacerle parro a los melees?
And more.
¿Que puedes hacerle parro a los melees?
Resource management and upgrade elements are critical for survival. Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively will be key. In addition to managing the weapons and items you carry and synthesizing herbs, this also allows you to craft ammunition and other items.
¡Hombre!
Over here, stranger.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant.
Something new for you.
You can purchase weapons and items and customize them to suit your playstyle.
Puedes mejorar el cuchillo, tío.
We've also added a trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
We are rebuilding the original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas and modernizing the playfield.
Parro y patada,
Now I'd
increíble,
like to share some new information
Ya no son
regarding this
petas, ya son
product's
pesetas.
release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available on PlayStation 4, in addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost.
Toma.
I'd like to introduce two other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition. The first is the Deluxe Edition, which will be available for all platforms. This includes
El león mamarracho ese, yo me lo pillo,
a treasure map, and more.
El primero, que va como de mamarracho francés, yo me paso el juego así.
Collector's Edition. This edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today. If you pre-order the Standard Edition, you'll receive the Attaché Case Gold and Special Charm handgun ammo. If you pre-order the Deluxe Edition or Collector's Edition, you'll receive the Standard Edition pre-order bonuses, as well as Attaché Case Classic and Special Charm Green Herb.
Muy bien.
If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack. You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering Resident Evil 4. Thank you for watching so far. We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy. So please, look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you. Let's take a look.
Sigo sin superar los parros, Sigo sin superar el puto parro a motosierra y una patada. Es que sigo sin superarlo. Dios mío. Uy. Español.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe some missing señorita?
Me gusta Luis.
Ashley.
Y me gusta que sea español.
Your soul requires cleansing.
Uy.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and...
What is that? What do we do?
The lost lambs are escaping. We need to go.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada.
Písame la vida.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path. Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
Salazar.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Me gusta. Me gusta. Me gusta mucho. Me gusta mucho.
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase? Let's recap. First, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition launches on Friday, October 28th. If you already own Resident Evil Village, you could purchase the Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes. The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective. The Powered Up, the Mercenaries Additional Orders, and the new story campaign, Shadows of Rose. Oh, yes, a demo for the third-person mode will be available today. Don't forget, the early access period for Resident Evil RE-Verse begins October 24th for all owners of Village. Resident Evil Village Cloud, playable on Nintendo Switch via a cloud service, will be available starting October 28th. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 7 are also coming to Nintendo Switch via cloud at a later date. Also, the Mac version of Resident Evil Village will be released on October 28th. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023, and you can pre-order it today. We hope you look forward to it. Thank you very much for watching.
Bastante bien.
Well, well, looks like you've had your fill. With such a grand display, I should hope so. Oh, I'm afraid I have an appointment I must attend to. Just a bit of bartering with another merchant. An odd chap, but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more. Anyway, I do hope I'll see you again. I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
Está muy bien. Está muy bien. Está muy bien. Vamos a hablar un poquillo de esto. Para cosas. Vamos a hablar un poquillo de esto.